Most bankers aren't ready to help you until after their third cup of coffee. But with Central National Bank's after-hours service, you don't have to wait for the bank lobby to open to get help. You can contact us from 6 to 8:30 in the morning or from 5 to 10 in the evening, and we'll connect you to a real, live, local person who can answer questions and fix problems 7 days a week. Bank different. Bank Central. Central National Bank. Member FDIC.
This episode is brought to you by Paramount Plus. Ewan McGregor stars as Count Alexander Rostov in A Gentleman in Moscow, the new limited series based on the best-selling novel. Stream it with the Paramount Plus with Showtime plan. Visit ParamountPlus.com to try it free.
This is a Rogue Media Network podcast.
Welcome back to What's Up Waco, the podcast that loves to introduce you to the people, the places, and the properties that make Waco an excellent community to live. Hey everybody, welcome back to What's Up Waco. I am your local real estate agent, Erica Boisvert, and today I am joined by Amanda Lenz, the Lenz Crafter. Hey!
Hey y'all.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
Good deal. I keep hitting this table with my chair, sorry. All right, so we are here to talk cookies and business owning and momming and all the things. Mm-hmm. Okay, very cool. So tell everybody what you do.
So I kind of have like my hand in a lot of things. But primarily I do cookies.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
teach decorating cookie classes. But then I've kind of pushed it back, like towards the back burner, like my decorating, like custom orders.
Yes.
I still do them.
Okay.
But just not on the level that I was doing them.
Which is fun, because that's how we first met.
Yes.
Was a custom cookie order.
Mm-hmm.
And then you kind of like broke my heart a little.
Yeah.
And you stepped back.
I took a break.
But because first of all, not only are they cute, but they look good and taste so yummy.
Yay.
Which in the like pretty cookie world,
mm-hmm.
you don't always find both.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
And so when we found you, I was like, oh my gosh, we have to use Lenz Crafter every time. And then you're like, wah, wah.
Yeah.
And then you slowly come back,
mm-hmm.
but with a different business model.
Yes.
The teaching. And
mm-hmm.
so how did that all change and come about?
So I was doing close to like 20 dozen cookies a week. And it stressed me out. My husband.
How did it not?
God bless him. I love that man. He literally is like my employee of the month every month. And so whenever he's home, he helps me. But I was just getting so burnt out. Okay. And with my kiddos, their sports schedule, and then me, I love working out. And that's my me time. I wasn't able to do that. Like, it was just so hard to be like juggling everything, especially whenever my husband was gone for work. So I did take a step back for like almost a year.
Okay.
But I just love cookies. I love decorating.
And you're so good at it.
I'm so I've always been really artistic.
Okay.
And so whenever I found cookies, it just came naturally to me.
Neat.
And I was going back and forth with my husband. I was like, I really want to get back into cookies, but I still want to like keep my family time.
Yeah.
Because I really, whenever I stepped back, I really focused on my family, like being there for my family and everything.
Being like fully present and not thinking, I've got to get back to the oven.
Yes.
I need to go decorate those. They're cool.
Ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And so it just kind of happened. He was all like, well, if you want to still do cookies, like, why don't you try to teach cookies? And because we've kind of played around with that a little bit before I took a break.
Okay.
But I was like, okay, yeah. So I actually found a lady I think she's in California. I could be wrong. But her name is Brittany, and she actually like sells like cookie classes.
Okay.
Like how to teach.
That's where
Yes. So like she teaches you how to teach cookie classes.
How fun.
And she just breaks everything down.
Mm-hmm.
And her cookie name is 6B's Cookies, and it is just a game changer. I've learned a lot from her with like even design work that I didn't even know how to do.
Okay.
So yeah, she is very informative.
And elevating your game.
Yes,
like learning new tips and things.
Yes.
Okay,
and
cool.
So I my very first cookie class was at a church for like 40 plus women.
Holy cow.
It was a retreat. Yes, ma'am. It was a women's retreat. And she just reached out to me and I was like, you know what? I would love to do it. And I just dove into the deep end.
Heck yeah.
And I've been teaching. So February, I've been teaching for a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, they're very timely too. Your seasonal choices are super cute.
Yes.
You stay local, which is nice. We don't have to,
Yeah. So actually, all of my classes that I have been doing here recently has been at the Rain Coffee. They're in China Spring.
Yes.
So it's just been so awesome just to be 5 minutes away from my house, be able to set everything up. And I know the owners personally, and they're just the best people. And then I'm actually having a cookie class this month with the Black Daisy.
Oh, yeah. I saw that.
Yes.
I saw the ad for it. Fun.
Yeah. So she actually texted me 2 nights ago and was like, Amanda, we sold out. And I was like, whoa.
Yes. That's awesome. Wow. Already? I feel like I just saw the ad like on Saturday.
Yeah. She just posted it. And she messaged me the next day after she had posted it, was like, Amanda, we've sold 6 already, because we're doing it in her shop.
Okay.
And so she is offering like an exclusive deal shopping afterwards.
Ooh, fun.
Yes. And so we try to keep it limited. So we only did 8 people.
Okay.
So, but yeah, she was like, we already sold 6. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so exciting. And then
almost done.
And then she was like, oh, we sold out. And I was like, oh, yay.
Yay. So I love also that all the collaborations with the local businesses. I think that row on China Spring Highway or whatever you want to call it is just coming together. And it's so cool and so collaborative. And all the business owners know each other. Everybody's working together to make it very community oriented.
Yes.
And it's just, and you've been over there. And then, you got to hit the buckle next.
Oh, yes. Well, and then me and Sterling, you've actually had her on here.
Yeah.
The Wildflower. Yes, ma'am. We've actually been talking about doing like a Mother's Day flower shop cookie class.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to, locals love locals,
Right.
And I'm just trying to keep it local.
That's very, well, first, all the reasons, right?
Yes.
Your house is right there.
Exactly.
The schools are right there.
Yes.
The ball fields are right there. Because do your kids, do they play in town, or do you come into Waco for some of their stuff?
No. So my 2 younger boys, they normally do baseball.
Okay.
And this year they didn't want to do baseball. And I was like, okay. Well,
wow, that opened up a lot of time.
Exactly.
Jeez.
Well, and then my youngest, he just turned 8, he was like, Mom, I want to play soccer. And he was adamant, I want to play soccer, Mom. And I'm like, all right, well, let's get you in soccer. So yeah, so now he has practice, but it's just him in sports. So I'm not having to juggle both.
Yeah, you're not having to get from this practice to that practice to this game. Okay. And still local.
Still local. Yeah,
good.
We're with the hot soccer.
Okay, yeah.
HOT soccer. Yeah.
So that's not bad.
Yeah.
It all kind of fits together. And it kind of leads into my question. I always ask people, how do you feel owning a business like in the Waco area?
I feel great about it. Just word of mouth. My little cookie venture, I was not planning whenever I first started. It was just for my family.
Sure.
We went to Walmart one holiday back in 2019 and got one of the Walmart DIY kits.
Okay.
And my kiddos loved it. But then we go to eat it. And I was like, ooh, boys, okay. I was like,
I think we can do better.
I was like, Mommy, I think I could do better, So I just found this simple sugar cookie recipe and royal icing recipe. And just over the years, I've kind of created it, recreated it, restructured it, and kind of made it my own.
Okay.
And flavoring and everything.
Couple tweaks here and there. Sure.
And I mean, and now that's my go-to. Nice. That is my go-to. Yes, ma'am.
Well, good job.
Yeah, thank you.
Good job. I know Jen and I always talk about how we have to, we keep trying to go to your classes and absolutely failing. I'm like, Jay, we're going to this one. But so yeah, definitely try to hold one at the buckle. We'll definitely be there to do that.
Sure. For sure. I mean, Jennifer is great.
She's crazy. You're crazy. I love you.
Yes.
She is. She's amazing. She is probably one of the more supportive business owners in town.
Oh, yes.
Also. But I think that that's kind of a theme as I do these interviews and talk to people. And that's why I like to ask, do you enjoy owning a business in Waco? Because everybody's answer is just like yours. Yes, it's great. Everybody's supportive. Everybody works together and builds. And I think that is really exemplary of how our community is, right? I mean, nothing's ever perfect. We're not like Norman Rockwell over here, but I think there's so much support.
There is definitely. And with the China Spring Mamas page or even the neighborhood page, it's just 9 times out of 10 you see a new business opening and it's just a flood of support. And
right.
and then as soon as like somebody goes and tries it, oh my gosh, this was amazing, and I just love seeing that.
Same.
I love seeing the community building up these new businesses, and then you always have, the little bad apples, that just don't like the business, and that's their opinion, and that's fine. Yes.
Go somewhere else.
Yes,
There's
exactly.
plenty of choices.
Yes.
Drive all the way into Waco.
Yeah,
That's fine.
exactly.
No, I know. I think it's really cool. And I think it kind of permeates all of, because even people that are based out here in Waco or Hewitt or Robinson, we talk to people kind of all around surrounding. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All surrounding areas. And it's just a very comfortable place.
It is.
To operate a business and to live.
Mm-hmm.
So it's great.
Yeah. And then like whenever I'm just somewhere and, someone's like, oh, I've had your cookies before. And I'm like, oh yeah, how did you like it? And they're like, oh, they were great,
You're like, yes,
and
that's what I want to hear.
Thank you. And then that just makes my day.
Right. No, that's awesome. And because, it's like such a small community. There's hundreds of thousands of people here, like 150 or something. Mm-hmm. But you don't feel it.
No, you don't.
At all. It feels like there's 10,000 people here because everybody knows everybody.
Yep.
Half the people are related.
Yes.
So if you do come to Waco or move to Waco, mind your P's and Q's because this is like 7 degrees of separation, like 2 degrees of separation in this town.
Yeah.
But, and you have kids.
I do. I have 3
so how
boys.
often do you, no, cookie kit.
Kids.
Sorry,
my
bad.
I thought you said kids.
You do have kids.
I do have kids.
And your sweetheart, your high school sweetheart husband.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Well, we've been together for a while.
Yeah. That's funny, though. I think that's so great because you grew up together, really. Mm-hmm. And now you're running this business together.
Yeah. He's literally like the brains of the whole thing. He gives me my ideas and he's like the backbone. Like he's so supportive and he just helps me whenever he sees that I'm stressed. He's like, okay, babe. Okay, what do I need to do? You calm down. It's okay. Go to your checklist because I have like 1 million of my little sticky notes all over the walls.
Oh, yes.
He's like, go to your checklist. What do you need to get? Are you forgetting anything? And I'm like, no, I think I'm okay.
So he kind of brings you back to like,
he does.
Okay.
Yeah, he does. He definitely. And then like even whenever he's gone for work, I'll call him and I'm like, babe, he's all like, okay, you're stressed out. I can hear it. You're fine. Like he's like, just take a minute, just breathe.
Sweet. So he's your tether.
He is.
Yeah.
He is. He just brings me back to earth and just helps calm me. And whenever he's home, it's a lot easier for me to calm down.
Right.
But yeah, just the cookie days, like whenever I'm having my classes, I'm like, okay, just trying to make sure everything is together, and then I'm just like counting everything. Cause like my biggest fear is just I forget something at home.
Sure.
And, and my oldest isn't driving yet, so I can't just be like, hey, Ian, come get something for me real fast.
Right?
So
soon.
Yeah.
Hop on your bike, buddy.
We're like literally right down the road.
I know, right? You can just cut through. No, that's cool. Do you think any of your kids, do they show any interest in the cooking or the decorating or any of it?
So whenever I have like my pre-orders for holidays, they really enjoy doing the kits, my DIY kits.
Yes.
And then for Easter yesterday, I had some paint your own cookies.
Yeah, those are cute.
Yes, and so I made some for them, and if I don't make it for them, they're like, Mom, where's my cookie?
Where's ours?
Yeah, so I made like these little bunny cookies with, and the moms could personalize their names on them. So like I wrote all the kids' names on one of the ears, and I made sure to write Ian Cooper Jackson.
Done and done.
Put them
there you go.
There, yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
That's cute. I just wondered because I know my boys when they were younger, they're always in the kitchen. They always wanted to see what I was doing, like when I was cooking dinner. And I was like, I wonder if your boys just kind of hover and watch you do what you do and try to do it.
So Cooper, he'll do it, and then he's like, "Can I have some dough?" And I'm like, "No, this is I'm making." I was like, "If it was just our dough, then yes,
right?
But no, this is dough for an order.
This is measured out.
Yes,
calm down, buddy.
You cannot have any dough. Oh, okay.
Aw. I don't know. Maybe you have to throw in an extra cup every once in a while.
Yeah, maybe.
Let him go after it.
It's just he's my 10-year-old. He shows the most interest whenever I'm like actually baking. Now, decorating, Jack, my youngest, he's like, Mom, do you have an extra cookie for me to decorate? Cute. And he's like the typical kid where he just
Yeah.
And it just goes all over the cookie. And then he's got like a mound of ice.
Right. He just wants the icing. He's like, I just need a plate for my icing that I can also eat.
Yeah.
Nice. That's so cool. Okay. So then I'm going to hop onto your DIY kits.
Yes. Sorry, my kits.
No, you're fine. How often do you do those?
So I do a lot for the holidays.
Okay.
Mainly.
Yeah.
I've tried to do like birthday kits, but I mean, it's just that no one really orders those.
Okay.
But also I haven't really been pushing them.
Okay.
Like posting about them or anything.
No.
But yeah, so like Easter I did a pre-order kit. I like to do the pre-orders because then it kind of it's a lot easier for me to be like, okay, these are the people that ordered this, and then that's how many I have to bake.
Right.
And then with the kits, especially during the holidays, it's 12 blank cookies, 3 pre-measured icings, and then a thing of sprinkles, and just have at it, kids.
Here you go. I love that. And I think that you always have such cute little designs to fit each holiday.
Yes, yeah.
And you're always pretty on trend, like with whatever's going on in the world.
I try.
You're right there with it. I'm like, yep, that's how Halloween cookies should look this year, right? Like, that is a cute little witch. So it's a lot of fun, and like those were they stuck in my head. I don't know why, but like the mod look that they had, was super fun.
Yeah. So that one, like even with my cookie classes, if you, whenever you're filling out the Google form and you're signing up, you have the option to take a kit home. So you have your kit in front of you whenever we're, decorating during the class, and then at the end of class, you can pick up another kit that you purchased or that you pre-purchased, and you can take it home, and it comes with, a list of instructions, like step by step what we did during the class. And I mean, it comes with the icing and the little boo-boo sticks, their little scribes to help push the icing, Yes. And I mean, it comes with everything that you have at the class.
Perfect.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
That's neat. So then you could be kind of in the comfort of your own home and be like,
yeah. Or if like,
what am I doing?
If like you just wanted to have like a girls' night and you came out with your girlfriends, to the class, and then you wanted to take a kit home for your kiddo, and then you can kind of go back over it. And there's like a picture of like how they should look, but I always say during the class, I'm like, because don't be a perfectionist. Like, this is not the time. I just want you guys to have fun, let loose. And if I'm using a certain color, but you want to use this other color, like, go for it. There's plenty of icing. Very cool. You're not going to run out. That's one thing that I make sure that everybody has enough icing. And then if you want to take the extra icing home, you can. If not, you can throw it away.
Very cool.
Yes.
I love that. Okay, so then you've got that. You have Black Daisy coming up, but it's sold out.
It is.
And you're working on something with the Wildflower.
I am. Yeah. Okay. So that one's going to probably be next month. But so I have 2 classes coming up this month, and one of them is with the Black Daisy, and then a couple of days later I'm holding it at Rain. So
good.
This one is going to be a Taylor Swift theme one. It's super cute, and so the one at the Black Daisy, it's only 3 cookies.
Okay.
And then the one at Rain is going to be 6 cookies.
Okay.
So 6 different designs. Super cute. Just beginner friendly.
Cute.
Everybody.
Love that.
Yes. Everybody and anybody can come.
Can't mess it up.
Yeah, exactly. No, like it's so much fun.
And even if you do, they taste good. So it doesn't matter. Just eat it.
Exactly.
Eat your mistakes.
Exactly.
Literally. And then I like Rain. You typically do it after hours.
I do.
Also, right? So then it's really just your class time and whoever shows up and wants to be there.
And
That's
so
nice.
There's a barista there the whole time. So if you want to order, a drink or something, a little bite to eat, you definitely still can.
Nice.
So yeah. Or you can, bring your own drink.
Yes. I've seen that option too.
Yes.
Very good. Yeah. Very good. Oh my gosh. Okay. So if somebody wanted to find out your class schedule or just see your beautiful cookies, where is the best place to find you?
So I am mainly on Facebook.
Okay.
I have a Facebook group or a Facebook page, and it's called The Lenz Crafter. So it's Lenz. That's my last name. And then
it's very clever.
The Lenz Crafter. Yes, ma'am. And then I actually have a private group that I will share like all of my upcoming classes. And
I'm like, what? Am I part of that group?
I'm gonna look. I mean, so I
am gonna look.
So I've been posting in it. I try to post in it as regularly as I can.
Yeah.
But I always try to post in that group first, so that way like those group members can like have first dibs
Sure.
of like the pre-orders that I'm doing for the holidays, or I'll be doing a pre-order for like last day of school stuff. You know? Yeah. So you can give you can give your teacher and everything. So I have a couple of like different designs, like graduation stuff, Mother's Day, like I know graduation. I know it is. I'm not prepared for that either. I still have a couple more years.
You've
for my
got
oldest.
time.
Yeah.
I have one this year and one next year, and then we're done. I'm like,
okay. I know. I just can't.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
I'm like, sorry.
No,
that was my
good.
bad. Tangent.
Good. Yeah, but so I just try to post into that, and then like maybe like a few hours after, or even the next day, I'll post in my on my page.
Well, that's cool because that's the whole VIP status of your private page, right?
Yeah. So the private group is called the Lenz Crafter Insiders, and then
I'm like eyeballing my phone. I'm like, I'm gonna be by the end of the day if I'm not.
That's so funny. And then I have the Lenz Crafter page.
Okay, cool. And so all of it is at the Lenz, Lenz Crafter. Mm-hmm. And you also have a website.
I do, thelenzcrafter.com. And so with that one, I have a lot of like my drop cookies, which are like the more gourmet crumble style.
Oh my gosh, that big old one.
Yeah.
Like it's everything but the kitchen sink. You got the Oreo in the middle.
Yes. Oh. It's an Oreo and a chocolate chip cookie.
It's ridiculous.
It is delicious. Oh my gosh.
Crazy.
Yes. And so I tried my hand at that, it's because, and I do a couple of vendor events throughout the year, and I'll take those. So, because sugar cookies, they have to dry, and then like, it just takes a long time to like decorate cookies. It does take a long time.
Yeah. I can't imagine. I don't think I'd have the patience for it.
Yeah. And you just kind of go with the flow with those kind of things. But with my drop cookies, my gourmet ones, like I can just bake them and then
wrap them up
done.
And go, right?
Yeah.
No, that. How did China Spring Market go this weekend?
It was really good.
Good.
Yes. I almost sold out of everything. I think I brought home just a few of the cake push pops that I've been selling.
Okay.
And then one of my paint your own Easter eggs, and that was it.
That was it?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Good
I was
deal.
so excited. I was like, and then everybody coming to see me like, oh, I saw you posting on China Spring page, and I'm like, oh yeah, thanks for coming by.
Right, thanks. Here, have some cookies.
Yeah, exactly.
And so you said you do still like on the back burner, kind of quietly do some customs.
I do.
What does that look like? Like if somebody wanted to order, what's your lead time?
What I'll do is, if somebody messages me, and then I'll look at my calendar, because I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to be doing 20 dozen again. Like I'll take like 1 or 2 orders. I do have 1 or 2 orders now. One's actually being picked up today.
Okay.
And then someone from the city of Waco messaged me about some thank you cookies with their logo and some thank you cookies. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
okay.
She's awesome. The woman who ordered from me, her name's Lisa. You know her, Lisa Rowe.
I do.
Yes.
I'm like,
yes.
I do? I
do.
do.
Yeah, like I do, yes. Yeah, no,
Very cool.
She's awesome. She reached out to me, and I'm going to be doing her cookies later this month. Nice. But it's kind of like trending like a little bit towards me. Like I'm getting more like corporate orders, which I'm totally fine with. I love doing bigger bulk orders.
Okay.
They're just, because it's like all like not one design, but it's like, this is what I want, and not just a whole bunch of like different designs. So I can like knock them out, and I'm just like, ooh, okay.
You're just like boom, 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 boom,
yeah,
boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Oh, that is nice. And it's corporate, so I bet there's a little more, maybe less last minute.
Yeah. No. So,
right, because they have their events planned pretty.
Yeah. So this one that's getting picked up today, I think I had like 3 weeks.
Oh, nice. Okay.
To do, but so it's not that I do them last minute, but like I try to do them in a timely manner where I know that I can get them done, but that way they're still like really soft, fresh.
Right, they're still yummy,
yes,
and that would be hard to, like timeline wise. That must be like some planning's got to go into that, right?
Definitely some planning.
Dry time, and then how long will they still be delicious?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Very cool.
Yeah.
All right. Did I miss anything about the awesomeness that you provide?
I don't think so.
I know. I feel like it's hard because this is audio and what you do is so visual. Yes. So definitely if you're listening, you've got to go check her out on Facebook and look at some of her past cookies, look at what's coming up. Apparently we need to get on the Insiders group if you're not already there so you can get a heads up on things that are coming up. But yeah, That's very cool. Everything will be in the show notes so people can reach out to you through there. And is that the best way, like through Messenger or through?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the Facebook, my page.
Okay.
Yeah, that one I am typically responsive like really super quick.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. Well, you heard it. If you're ready for some pretty cookies, you have something coming up, or you want to keep an eye out for classes, follow at the Lenz Crafter on Facebook and the Lenz Crafter Insiders, and then you'll know all the things.
Yes.
Very cool. Well, thanks for coming out today.
Thank you so much for having me.
No, it's been fun. I love it. I love it. I love supporting y'all, and I hope this brings you some more business.
Yes, ma'am. Well, thank you.
You're very welcome. All right, everybody. That is What's Up, Waco.
Have a topic you want to talk about? Do you have questions about Waco, the real estate market, how to sell your house, what to look for when you're buying a home? Send me an email, ericasellstexas@gmail.com. Shoot me a text, 254-447-0180. Happy to chat about it. Find me anywhere you listen to your podcasts or at roguemedianetwork.com.
This has been a Rogue Media Network production.